The Tri-Cities in southeastern Washington state is a vibrant and bustling community of approximately 315,000 people. It lies within Benton and Franklin counties and is a fast-growing area, serving as a hub for at least 7 other counties, providing medical and financial services, employment in world-class engineering and technical organizations, and impressive farming operations. However, the area has a conspicuous lack in one area of medical services. It does not have a detoxification facility, and there are no inpatient or residential services to treat substance use disorder, also known as addiction. It is the only major metro area in Washington state that lacks these services, while a resident of Benton or Franklin counties dies of addiction every 5 days.
I battled with addiction for the better part of 25 years. And I found myself falling deeper and deeper into addiction.
I came from a good household. My mom was a prominent member of the Hispanic community in the Tri-City area. She was known for helping people, families. So about 1999, my addiction really took off and I started to use other drugs. There wasn't one normal drug that I used more than the other. I used drugs on a regular basis, daily. And I remember I showed up on the steps of the treatment center, loaded, high, a black paper bag, plastic bag with clothes that were like 2 sizes too small for me. And I said, I'm gonna give this a shot.
Not having an available treatment center and one located in your region makes it so that the person has to wait for recovery. So they're not going to wait. You have literally about a 5 to 2 hour window. If somebody's finally ready to say, I'm done, I need help, if you can't get them that help relatively close and available, not booked all the time, they're gonna go back out.
Fortunately, a group of citizens in Benton and Franklin counties have been working for nearly 6 years to bring comprehensive treatment and recovery services to the Tri-Cities region. Benton County, the government partner, is building the Columbia Valley Center for Recovery in downtown Kennewick. Because
the community needs options. There's too many people dying and drug overdose and too many psychotic episodes that need to be treated and not housed in a jail setting. So the community really needs this. It's important for the community. I think it helps us grow as a community to have this type of facilities available for the public. But really where you gain traction is when the Recovery Coalition came about, and that's something that they wanted. They knew that the community needed it, and so that spurred this whole thing on, was when the community started asking for this type of facility. A community that doesn't address it will just get worse and worse, and the public will really see the effects of that.
I think Columbia Valley Center is needed because our community needs it. We're seeing a rise in criminal activity across the state, let alone in the region, and a lot of the services aren't there. When people need to outreach and look for these services that need help, whether it's in a mental capacity, the drug rehabs, or even the counseling services that we can get to, the Columbia Valley Center brings those together into one area where law enforcement or even family members or even just local community members see the need for an individual. They can reach out. They know this is a place they can go. They can drop off an individual. Columbia Valley Center is needed because we need a one-stop shop services for a community.
I think this recovery center will be a model program once we get it up and running. I think it's a huge opportunity down the road.
This facility obviously is going to be I think the meat and potatoes of getting things done for people that want help. And they need those resources, obviously. Starting a rehab center here is a fantastic idea.
It's imperative in that moment of clarity when somebody says, I'm ready, that we take that time and that we capture them and we nurture those parts of them. So the Columbia Valley Center for Recovery that is being built in Kennewick will save lives because it'll give people the opportunity to create a foundation of recovery.
Of course, you gotta catch them right then. That's why we need this recovery center.
And so having a resource center in our community where mental health can be treated, addiction can be treated together, and people I think from all walks of life, recognizing that this is a broader problem, we don't fault the person that gets cancer. We don't fault people that get other ailments or diseases. That's what this is. And I think when we recognize that, hey, this is it's a medical condition, even though it's mental health, it's a medical condition. Let's get you treated. Let's get you into a place where you can receive treatment.
People can return to being that positive influence in life, and people can recover.
I would describe recovery as hope, dignity, family, relationships, a full, rich life, and that's not about money. That's about having everything back that you lost and things you didn't even know you appreciated.
But we need your help to make recovery a reality.